What's going on, guys? Nick here with the Fantasy Scholars. It's been about a week since the NFL draft has been completed, and I just want to go over a few guys that I think are fantasy winners. I think that these guys come out of the draft better than they did before, and some of them are definitely undervalued in my opinion, and I think that you could get them at a value to potentially project you to fantasy glory. Let's get right into it. First on the list, we got Miami Dolphins running back Myles Gaskin. Super excited that the Dolphins did not draft a running back. It was rumored they were going to grab one of the big three. They didn't. Myles Gaskin survived the draft, and I think it's all gas from here on out. He's going into the season, undoubtedly the lead back. Malcolm Brown is also there. I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem for him. I still think Gaskin's going to get the early work, and he's also going to get a bulk of the passing work. Now, the main concern with Gaskin is, can he stay healthy? And that will remain to be seen. But that really is with any running back. I like to compare Gaskin to Austin Eckler. Both very good receiving backs, but can also get it done on the ground. Last year, both of them only played 10 games, and Eckler finished the season with one more fantasy point in PPR leagues. Gaskin had 41 total receptions in 10 games. Imagine what this guy can do if he plays a full 17. I mean, could he get to 100? Possibly. I'm not going to say he does. I could definitely see him getting around 70 receptions. With a super high ceiling if he stays healthy. I think that he's being undervalued. I think that in dynasty leagues, you can definitely go ahead, try and trade for him, and definitely grab him in redraft leagues as well. Next on the list, we got another running back, Mike Davis, now on the Atlanta Falcons. Also survived the draft. The Falcons did not select any running backs. And the number 2 running back on the Falcons, can you guess it? Probably not. It is Cordarrelle Patterson. I don't see Cordarrelle Patterson competing for that many carries on that team. I see right now, if we go into the season, how the depth chart looks, I think Mike Davis is going to clearly get the go-ahead to get the bulk of the carries. Not only does he get it done on the ground, though, he's a great receiving back. I mean, stepping in for Christian McCaffrey last year, he finished with 70 total receptions and 70 targets with 59 receptions, 8 total TDs. He finished as the RB12. I think he's a solid RB2 this year, barring that the Falcons don't add another running back, which even if they do, I think that he's still poised for a great season. I think people might be scared to draft him. The Falcons are obviously more of a throwing offense, but they do run the ball quite a bit. Look at Todd Gurley last year getting double-digit rushing touchdowns. I think Mike Davis is definitely someone that I'm going to be targeting in both dynasty and redraft leagues. Go get some Mike Davis. Staying with the Falcons, different position, I'm going quarterback Matt Ryan. First round pick for Kyle Pitts. I mean, Kyle Pitts is a unicorn. He's been said to be, a generational talent at the tight end position, almost like a wide receiver. I think this only does wonders for Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan finished QB12 last year. Now they just added another solid receiving option and Mike Davis. I mean, I want all of Matt Ryan this year. The Falcons were finished in 6th in passing last year, even though they had an atrocious record. I mean, they were just throwing. They're probably going to be playing from behind quite a bit this year as well. I love Matt Ryan this year. I think he's being undervalued again. I think people just don't want to draft Matt Ryan. They've seen what he can do. He's getting older. But that doesn't matter. If he's going in week out and performing, why not stash this guy? He has QB1 upside, certainly a QB2. I mean, if you want to go ahead and grab Matt Ryan, as your QB1 in redraft leagues or trade for him in dynasty leagues and go ahead and stack the wide receiver running back positions, I don't see why that would be a bad idea at all. There were rumors that the Falcons were going to trade Julio Jones, but I don't see that happening. It looks like they're going to keep him now. So definitely love Matt Ryan this year. Last on the list, wide receiver for the Chicago Bears, Darnell Mooney. I mean, I think you can guess why he's on this list, and it's because the Bears traded up to get Justin Fields. I couldn't believe Justin Fields slipped to 11. Honestly, I thought he was going to be taken by San Francisco. If you saw the draft, you saw the look on Justin Fields' face. I mean, he is ready to come out swinging. He's got a chip on his shoulder. He doesn't believe that all those guys should have went before him. He's going to come out and he's going to be slinging the ball. I don't know if he's going to start the season. It'll probably still be Dalton. But Fields is definitely, in my opinion, I think Fields is hitting the field this year. Look at what Fields brings to the table. So many times last year we saw Darnell Mooney getting open, using his amazing route running skills and burning cornerbacks just to be overthrown by Nick Foles or Mitch Trubisky. Justin Fields has a rocket of an arm. He's going to be slinging that thing to Darnell. Darnell didn't have the best rookie season, but it was his rookie season, and he had Nick Foles and Mitch Trubisky throwing to him. Now he's got an actual quarterback, Justin Fields. I love Darnell Mooney this year. Obviously, I love Allen Robinson as well, but Allen Robinson he's a top 12 wide receiver, and that's just what he's going to be. Could this project him into top 6, top 5 conversations? Certainly. That'll remain to be seen. Right now, I think Darnell Mooney is a perfect target for dynasty trades. Get him late in your redraft leagues. Plug him in later in the season when he explodes. Thank me later. Thanks for watching this one, guys. We'll have plenty more draft recap reaction videos relating to fantasy coming in the future. Have a great rest of the day.